Welcome to part 21 of Saints Row 1, and I managed to find a spawn point for this target for the Chinatown Hitman. And that was just something random. And speaking of which, I'm going to get more Hitman targets. Am I going to complete them all? Probably, if I can find them.
Don't ask questions, just come with me. This is for you. If you kill him. Right now, I'm willing to bet you're thinking one of two things. Either you're thinking, there's no way I can kill someone who's done nothing to me. Or you're thinking, how am I going to spend all that cash? Let me tell you something, sweetie. The second thought is going to get you farther in this world.
And with more targets, because I'm almost finished the other one, I have to literally get a 5-star to get one of those targets. And a 3-star for, I think, the sniper, yes. But moreover, I found one for the Chinatown one. Yep. Now this is the projects. Yes, this is the one. It's literally this fat bastard right here. Yeah. He's the one that was there, so he wasn't even on radar. I just managed to find the dude. And, yeah, done.
You know who I am, right?
So with that said, let's go on ahead and find another Los Carnales tag so we can tag over it. Because let's be honest, we only need about maybe 2 more areas of respect and that's it. We won't be needing respect for the rest of the game afterwards. Oh, and I found the first mark for that airport hitman. So next up, we're going to go on ahead and go to the stronghold. This is the second to last stronghold of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And this one can be tough, because it is a straight drag-out brawl, and you're practically killing every last Vice King in the area, and you're going into the store to kill every last Vice King in the area. So yeah, this can be a drag-out brawl. This can be hard, and let me be honest with you folks. It can get very, very tedious from here because there's some of them and less of you. Also, I should mention that sometimes your homies will come in if this is the last group you take on. But if it's the first group, congratulations. This is the hardest stronghold because there's multiple people shooting at you. Hope you're a damn good shot. So yeah, that's the gist. It's a straight drag out fight, and then you have to kill as many Vice Kings in the store as humanly possible. You gotta make it in the store first, then kill the 11 Vice Kings, and then after that, then you basically will win the stronghold. I am going to say this though, you better bring food and hope to God that some Vice Kings drop some food, because if you don't, well, it's gonna be tough for you. And speaking of tough, we're just gonna go in and cause havoc in this supermarket, but be careful, there are guys that's gonna ambush you as soon as you get in. And Jesus Christ, they're tearing me apart. Where's my guy? Damn. I am missing, and I wish I wasn't. Oh no! Oh god, I don't have any food. I don't have any food. Oh shit! No! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! And I'm dead. Damn it. I'll be back. Alright, let's go back into that store again. And this time I managed to recruit 3 guys, which is good. Hopefully they'll actually get my back, but sometimes these guys will miss shots or not even shoot at all. Other times, they'll not only thin the herd, they'll actually help you beat the mission. It all depends. But in this case, I'm the one doing the thinning of the herd. Let's see, got 2 more. One and one more. There we go. We got the storefront. So, the grocery is ours, and all that's left is, well, 3 more missions and 1 more stronghold for the Vice Kings, and we pretty much got them.
Stillwater's 1066.
But for now, we've got some other things to do. Like, for instance, our next Vice King mission. This one can be tough too. And yeah, it can. Let's be blunt. I had a lot of attempts with this when I first played.
Okay, it looks like the cops been getting in on some of King's protection rackets. Now that's why they've been going so easy on the VKs. We gotta go public with this shit. Now if we...
Don't worry, Dex. I have something more subtle in mind.
Johnny, you can't be serious.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Where did you get those?
Anthony's condo. He had a big mouth.
This isn't gonna end well.
Don't listen to the old woman. I'll drive to where the cops are picking up protection money. You make them cease and desist with one of Tony's noisemakers. If we make sure the only cops we hit are the ones working for King, people gonna start asking questions, and the cops are gonna have no choice but to come down on the VKs to save face. Let's do this.
There is a reason that this one is actually pretty damn hard. And the reason is, you're trying to blow up all the meets where the Vice Kings are paying protection from the police. But moreover,
Aisha's giving me shit because I don't do anything nice for her.
you have to protect Gat's car.
I mean, I pay for her every time we go out.
This can be annoying
The hell are you
because
talking
as
about?
you are blowing up
Check at the firing
Vice
range.
Kings, 1, they have rocket launchers. 2,
Fucking bullshit, right?
the Vice Kings and the police have a tendency to get too close to where you blow up the car, or where they blow themselves up right near you.
Okay, we're coming up.
And moreover, you're automatically got a 1
you know how to
notoriety
handle that?
in the Vice King's notoriety. Oh, and if you miss, yeah, that will also do damage to the car. Because the Vice Kings at first will come out with assault rifles. Soon they'll start bringing out bazookas, and when they do, it's gonna be a pain in the
Get that
ass.
bad boy ready. There's a meet up ahead.
So in other words, get the bazooka ready and aim and fire.
Time to say hello to Stillwater's finest. Man, we should do
Any
this
damage
every
that Gat
week. Hey, next
takes
time, I call dibs on the RPG.
is definitely going to or any damage that Gat takes pretty much lowers your chances of winning this mission. Obviously, if the car is destroyed, you lose.
Let's take care of these guys.
But
next.
you just try to be as quick on the draw as humanly possible. But like I said, this mission can be hard because also Gat's driving can damage the car. That's something people need to take into consideration when playing this game. Gat's bad driving can damage the car. So, while you're trying to keep the Vice Kings off of
Say we
you,
crashed their little meeting.
bear in mind, Gat's terrible driving is going to also slowly but surely nick the car. So,
You ready to
even
send
while
a
you're
message to
trying to do your best to keep the car from being hurt, any crashes they do will... Oh my god! Yep, see what I told you, they have a rocket launcher.
Nice shot, man.
I kind of figured that was going to
Let's
happen.
stop by forgive and forget before we
Damn.
get our last little present.
And I was doing good too. It's at that point where things go completely south. When we're trying to get past. Oh god, we have to get out of the car. And of course it explodes. Damn it. That sucks. Okay, let's try this again. This time, we will actually blow up the meats as soon as we get there because I don't want a thing like that happening again. As I said before, they all have rocket launchers. And the The more damage you take, especially head-on from a rocket launcher,
So the other day, Aisha's giving me
The-
shit because I don't do anything nice for her. Can you believe that?
more likely
pay for
you're
her every
going
time
to
we go
be
out.
destroyed,
So I'm
or at
like,
least the car
What the hell are
will.
you talking about? I picked up the
Don't
check
be
at the firing
afraid to
range.
use ammo.
And she goes
There's
on
infinite
and on,
ammo
and
in the
this,
car
follows that.
for now.
Fucking bullshit, right?
So don't be afraid to use ammo.
Yeah, thanks for your advice,
Shoot
man.
when
You're a
you
big help.
get the opportunity. Oh, and be careful of
Okay,
shooting
we're coming
civilians.
up on
You
one of the
don't
meetings.
want to attract the police before you need to.
You sure you know
Like
how to handle
so,
that?
you can shoot those guys as soon as you get on, before you even make the jump. You can shoot them if you got a clear shot. That way you'll take less damage. If you shoot them before they can react, that makes things a lot easier. Which is all the more reason why this is hard, because GAT
Get that
does
bad boy
not
ready.
know how to
There's a
keep
meet up
the
ahead.
freaking car stable. There we go.
Man, we should do this every week.
So far, so good.
Hey, next time.
Notoriety 2 on Vice Kings. And up, look.
Damn it.
This is something that's out of my control. GAT doesn't know how to keep the car stable. And he's going a completely different direction than what
Let's
But
take
so
care of these
far,
guys
I'm
next.
keeping the car from being damaged until that happened.
Early retirement, baby.
Good news is, it's just going to be a Police 3 notoriety and a Vice King 5 notoriety by the time we're done. Bad news, that a stupid meter maid gets into the freaking way and takes some damage. See what I mean by this damage not in my control?
Another payoff is going down up ahead.
A meter maid literally popped
say
up
we
and was in
crashed
my
in?
car. This was a perfect run too. This is the second attempt, by the way, in case you're wondering.
That was fucking
And I
sweet.
missed that time. I wouldn't say it was perfect. I ended up missing a couple of my shots, but
You
again,
ready to send a message
take
to
liberal
Manila?
use of the rocket launcher. Don't be
This dude
afraid to
just keeps
shoot.
getting better and better.
See?
Nice
That
shot,
right
man.
there, that area was where it screwed me over the
Let's
first
not
time.
forgive and forget before we give our last little present to the Vice.
And in my playthrough, the second, my very first playthrough of this game, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth time, all we gotta do is get the heat off of us, and thankfully, I hate the fact that cars can explode right next to us, but I digress. All we gotta do is make sure that we survive long enough to get to a forgive and forget to get the actual heat off of us, but it looks like we've got it. Just a little bit more. Come on, Johnny, you can make it. And sometimes these cars will end up driving into you while you're going into the forgive and forget. But thankfully, we managed to make it, and the mission is finally over, thank God.
I think the Kings are through with the policeman's balls. Now all we got left to do is give Warren a nice final fuck you, and I'd say this has been a hell of a day.
And remember that coup I was mentioning in the last part? Well, I think it's about that time for it to happen right about now.
Hello? Hey, it's good to hear from... What? Wait, slow down. What are you saying? Look, our arrangement has been beneficial for both parties. Look, why don't we talk about this tonight over dinner? I'm sure we can work this out, okay? All right. See you tonight. Goodbye.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Who said you could come in here?
We need to talk.
Do we now?
You've been putting yourself before the crew.
Keep talking, little nigga.
If you hadn't wasted our time sticking your nose up them white boys' asses, we could have owned the whole damn game by now.
I told you before, we ain't getting into that shit.
And why the fuck not? That's where the money is. Man, if you got down with that shit back in the day, the Carnales would have been ghosts right now. But you didn't, did you? You were too much of a pussy then, and you're too much of a pussy now. Fuck!
You forgot who you talking to. My name is Benjamin motherfucking King. I'm the man who took my crew from being a bunch of baby gangsters in Sunnyvale to being one of the most influential and feared forces in the goddamn city. You know how I did that? I said, you know how I did
How,
that?
Mr. King?
I did it by knowing when it was time to build, when it was time to watch, and when it was time to act. I'm through carrying your punk ass. If I were you, I'd drop them damn flags and get the fuck out of here before I erase your ass.
I ain't going nowhere.
You ain't hearing me, son. I said...
Yo, fuck that. You ain't hearing me.
What is this?
I built, I watched, and now I'm acting.
While that Benjamin motherfucking King line was epic, Benjamin King, whose gang is literally named after him, is in trouble because Warren and Meg pretty much took over the entirety of the gang. And now we're gonna have to help him. And you might want to pay attention to this mission right here because it's pretty much pointing out some things about Julius's past as well. But before we do, of course, there is a pushback. I'll worry about that pushback later. In fact, I'm not even going to do that on screen. It's nothing more than trivial. But this is it. So let's deal with this.
Where's Gat? Fuck! Listen carefully, player. Benjamin King just called. It seems like one of his boys got a big head and tried to take him out. He's pinned down in the park right now and needs some help. Now, what happens to King may not mean shit to you. But him and me, we got history. I owe King from way back in the day. And he ain't gonna eat it if I can help it. You're gonna go out there and save his ass. Understand? I ain't fucking around, player. You bring King back here safe, you feel me?
Well, obviously, this last strings of mission is going to be hard, but this one, I gotta say, the last portion of this mission is going to surprise you. While, in all honesty, this is pretty much reminiscent to dealing with William Sharp, this has a time limit to save King before his health goes down to 0. This can be a little bit frustrating because you're fighting you're not only fighting traffic due to the fact that traffic is going to be popping up everywhere, but you're also fighting Vice Kings. By the way, it would be in your best interest to have a car with nitros because here's the thing. You are on a time limit, and the faster your car is, the easier it is to get to King. So that part is easy. And look at that. A car trying to sideswipe me. Pop in and literally sideswipe me to keep me from getting the King. Oh God. I lost control. But don't worry. I'm almost there anyway. I just gotta get straight about a couple of more blocks and I've got this. And then I'm gonna have to fight my way to King because if he dies, that's the end of the mission. Now, I just need to stop my car right here. We're getting in, and we're gonna get Benjamin King from his fate of being ambushed by practically every single person. Quite honestly, Benjamin King, it should not even be alive, but this is Benjamin King. He did create the Vice Kings. And he didn't just do it by standing there and letting himself get shot at by his own posse. So basically speaking, you're going to be using your firepower to kill off every single Vice King. And you're going to have to take Benjamin King back to his car and back to, well, not back to Julius just yet. You're going to have to take Benjamin King to his car, his mag, to kill Warren. But moreover, you cannot let Benjamin King bleed out or at the end of the mission. Or abandon him for that matter. So if you see Benjamin King on the ground, heal him. Now, as for the second half of this, you're practically gonna have to drive like crazy for the second half. And we're gonna get to Benjamin King's mag as quickly as humanly possible. Though we can kill all the Vice Kings to make it easier on us. Come on, King. There we go. Now we've gotten out of the park. Come on, King. Don't just stand there. We gotta head over to Benjamin King's mag and let's get in here. Where are you? There you are. And of course, as soon as we get in, we get shot at. This truck can take some punishment, but not all of it. And god damn it, I'm sick and tired of cars blowing up in front of me. And by the way, you're killing the Vice King patrols. Try to make sure that you don't end up blowing up the car, otherwise that'll happen. And now for the hard part. Finding Warren. You're not only going to be avoiding other Vice Kings, but you're chasing down Warren as well. So let's go on ahead and find him and kill him. By the way, you can't go to rim jobs to repair yourself because you're in the middle of a mission. So once we catch up to Warren, there he is.
There he is. Drop that bitch.
Oh wait, no. There's Warren. Damn it. We gotta get back in the car and chase him down. Oh, and the mission will fail if Benjamin King's car is destroyed. Bear that in mind. However, we can't let Warren get away, because that'll fail the mission as well. Problem is, Warren is going to pretty much go through great lengths to get rid of us. And while you're chasing him, you're also chasing Vice Kings. So long as you don't shoot any Vice Kings, if you go into non-contested territory, your notoriety will drop. However, we gotta get to Warren, and get to Warren fast. And we're getting closer to him. And from the looks of it, oh my god!
So long, Warren.
That was not supposed to happen, but it did! Warren's car... Okay, let me explain what just happened. While Warren was trying to get away from us, primarily you're supposed to catch up to him, shoot him, and destroy his car. Warren just literally flipped his car over, and his car exploded. I didn't even do a damn thing to him! I know somebody's gonna thumbs down this, thinking that this is fake. No, this is real. This is real. This is my footage. Warren flipped his own car over. This is a hard mission because you gotta chase down Warren and shoot him while avoiding the Vice Kings. And by the way, shooting that guy is an automatic 2-star in the Vice Kings. He flipped his car over. I didn't even do a damn thing to him. He caused it to go straight into the fountain. Because the damage was supposed to be done to the car, not him. Because you'll see why in the cutscene. But, in all honesty, I did not expect that to happen. But it did! It was a good first try. Probably the most ironic ones, too. So let's continue.
Hey, baby.
The fuck you standing around for? Give me a fucking hand! Little nigga, huh? I so care who little nigga is. This motherfucking ass is mine. Hey, yo, Tanya! What's going on?
You're a bright boy. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Bitch, you better not miss, cause if...
Thanks for the advice.
God damn, Meg Griffin is now the leader of a gang. Who would have thought? Well, she was in prison in that one episode, but I digress. Anyway, Tanya is now the de facto leader of Saints Row. We're going to have to dethrone her, literally, in part 22 as we annihilate what's left of the Vice Kings, including a stronghold. This is RV Man 985. Peace out and take care, and literally, Warren's reign as leader of the Vice Kings was so short-lived, it's not even funny. Hey, he did it all to himself! Figuratively and literally. Peace out, y'all.